Hello! Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another episode of Witchy Knits. I'm going to zoom you out a bit. Welcome to another episode of Witchy Knits. I am Shy, I am a witchy person, I knit, and I've done something else with my face today because I felt like trying another way of doing my eyebrows. But hey, I was just about to sit down and work on my bullet journal. But I realised that I might not be home tomorrow. This is a Wednesday. I'm not wearing any lipstick either. Oh well, we'll have to deal with it. It's going to be a shorter episode, I think. It's going to be a bit rambly, maybe. I don't really know. Well, I was just about to sit down and work on my bullet journal and get February started, because it's February in a couple of days. This January has just flown by so fast I don't even know what happened. But I got some tea. Today I've got apple and mint green tea. So you go grab one for you and we'll sit down and chat for a bit. I am so not used to seeing my face like this. This is actually really weird, but yeah. Sometimes you have to try something else, and today was one of those days. But yeah, I have just done some yoga. I've had a boost tea. I am a bit wired, I'm a bit tired at the same time, and yeah. I have been, yeah, as I was saying, God, you can tell this is going to be all over the place. I'm really sorry, but yeah, I was going to, for the third time, sit down and work on my bullet journal, and I realised I might not be home tomorrow because David's got the day off. This is a Wednesday today, and I usually film on Thursdays, but I thought I should sit down and do this now because we might be going to IKEA tomorrow, and in that case I'm not going to be able to film, and I wanted to film this week because I don't know what the rest of well, I don't know what February will look like. So, without further ado, this is annoying me. There we go. Let's jump into what I have done this week. I have, well, not going to linger for long on those, but things you've seen before. This thing did not do anything, still didn't figure out what to do with it, so this sock cuff is still a sock cuff, and it will be frogged and turned into something else, but I don't know what. This yarn is from the FibreFox, and it's the colourway Peppermint Creams, and it's a sparkly yarn, and it's beautiful. It was one of their holiday colours. I don't know if they do them now, but they did them for Christmas. But yeah, that's that one. And this one did not move at all. I have not touched it, so I'm not going to take this out of the bag. It's the Improv sweater by Karen Templar. But yeah, I need to get a move on with this, but yeah, I've had other things to knit. I've had other things to do. My eyebrows are so weird. I'm not going to do those on camera again, I don't think. Or I have to get used to them, because this is like actually my actual eyebrow shape and thickness, so I think I need to do some more eye makeup to go with these, if I'm going to go with these, but hey ho. But anyway, new cast-ons. I've got 2 new cast-ons this week. I was inspired and I needed something to knit on the train. So I cast something on out of the Regia yarn that I got from my mother, and she was like, take this yarn but knit me a pair of a pair of mitts. So I started a pair of mitts. This, like everything else I'm knitting at the moment, does not have a pattern from Ravelry. This is my own creation, and it's going to have a picot edge up here as well. I just need to do like a couple more rows, and then I'm going to bind that off and make it into a picot edge, and then it's going to have a little bit of a thumb. So this is what I'm working on right now. It's got a picot edge down here. It's got some pearl rose where the colour changes to get like a tiny little stripe in it. And yeah, that's the pair of mitts I'm working on at the moment. This is the first mitt, and it's got a thumb gusset as well. I don't know if you can tell. It's a bit bigger than me because it's my mum's got a slightly bigger hands than I do. I am a tiny person. Hello. So that's what I'm working on for my mother at the moment, and that's fun. So I like this pattern. Like everything else I'm doing, again, I might write this down when I can find time to do it, which will probably be after March is over. But yeah, that's my mitt. And I mean, this could be done in like another self-striping with thinner stripes, or it could be done with just plain colour too, I guess. I need to knit more of that, but I like it so far, and I like that I made a gusset on it and stuff, so it's going to be fun to finish, and it's going to, come on, work with me. It's going to look like that up there as well, so I'm pleased with that. So that is that one. Don't have a second mitt to show you because this is, like I said, the first one. No, don't do that. There's a cat under the camera, as per usual. There are cats everywhere where I film, when and where I film. And in that bag as well, there's a bag of tea with hawthorn and mango. Well, I'm going to have that later, I guess. So, my last whip and my second new cast on for this week is I had some... I've got these balls of chunky... No, it's not actually chunky, it's Aran, but Drops Big Delight yarn, and I think I have 3 different colourways, and I just don't know what to do with them. So I was like, well, I've also got Aran weight Léttlopi just lying around because, yeah, you'll see that in FOs. But I've got Léttlopi lying around, and I should finish that little bit of yarn because I don't like having leftovers, especially right now. I'm trying to like minimise what we have and use up a bunch of leftovers. But I was like, I don't know how to do brioche, and I've been wanting to learn how to do brioche for a very long time, so I think today's the day. That was me like last Tuesday, I think. And so, nej vännen, snälla tjejer, sluta. So I taught myself how to do brioche, and now I'm working on a cowl out of brioche fabric, I guess. It's a 2-colour brioche, just plain straight brioche, didn't do any swirly whirlies on it, but I'm going to definitely try that next because holy heck, I'm obsessed with this. It's so much fun. I think it's going to be at least double the length of this, and I was using, like, what finally made me understand how to do the broken burping of brioche knitting was the pattern Pushing Daisies on Ravelry. I did not write down who made that pattern, but it will be linked in the show notes as usual, in the description box and also in the Ravelry group. But yeah, so, and I had to magic loop it because this circular needle is slightly too long. I could have just redone the start and made more stitches, I guess, but now it's that size now, so I'm magic looping it. But I'm obsessed. This is so much fun. I don't know, like, that pattern finally made me realise, oh, that's how it's done, because I've been watching guides, I've been reading up on it. I was reading like the comprehensive guide to brioche knitting. I didn't understand a thing, but finally I got it, and this is what I've done. done some on the train and some at home, and now it's actually going pretty fast. So, and I'm knitting that out of Léttlopi. This is what I've got left, so I realised I need to buy another one. This is my stash enhancement for this week, by the way, but I had to go out and buy another one, and I completely defeated the purpose of this cowl, because I was like, I'm going to just use up like yarn bits, leftovers, because I've got some white, I've got some grey, I've got some of that, some of this, and I was like, well, I'll just use everything up and be like a couple of balls of yarns lighter. But I really liked what it looked like with white and the colour changing gradient yarn, so I bought another one. But hey, it's turning into something that I will be able to wear, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, it's 2 colour, so it's reversible and it's beautiful. And this is the Drops Big Delight ball. That is the colour, which is the Autumn Forest colourway, if I'm not mistaken. And this thing lives in my beautiful little yarn bowl from Flying Tiger. So that is what I'm obsessed with at the moment. I've been very, very monogamous. I was like, monogram, monoamorous, no. I've been, now I lost the word again. What is this? Monogamous. I've been very monogamous to this one this week. But from how big it is, you can tell that I haven't had a very lot of knitting time. But hey, that is what I have been doing for whips, and I realised I forgot to fetch my FO, so I will be right back. I finished the Christmas mittens. Finally! I'm so pleased with me finishing them. Took forever, and they're very balloony, but they fit David. He's been wearing them. I cannot speak. He's been wearing them out, and they work for him, so I'm happy. Got the little heart details on the thumbs, and they got the whoopy wobbly wibbly ends, and Latvian braids and colour work and all of the fun stuff. I like them. They were fun, and I'm really pleased that I actually got through it and finished them, because I was so close to giving up a couple of times, and I had so many ends to weave in these, it wasn't even funny. I had this like mountain of yarn in my hand, but they're done, and I'm happy, and I'm pleased with them. So that's my FO. I need some tea. So that's what I've been knitting and crafting. I haven't really done anything else. I've been doing a tiny bit of bullet journaling, but I'm awfully behind on everything because we're mostly just focusing on decluttering and packing things up. So right now, that I'm not going to show you, but the shelves above me with the ponies that I've showed you before, I think I showed them last week, just briefly, because I tilted the camera backwards and dropped it. But that one is almost empty of ponies. I like kept maybe 20 ponies on it, because I was like, I can't have it empty, I'm going to be destroyed from having it empty. So I kept some up, and half of them is gone in the bedroom, and yeah, it's fun because it means things are happening and we're going places, but it's also like not that fun because it's a bit harsh packing things up sometimes, I feel like, especially when you have to live like in a mound of boxes. And the reason we are packing it up is I was going to update you, but we only heard this on Saturday, but and it's Wednesday today, and I didn't feel like filming on Monday, and Sunday I was busy, and yesterday was, oh ding, hello, but yeah, we it seems like we got the flat, so we got accepted for it and we are going to sign a contract for it. So we will probably be moving in like between, like in the month shift, the shift of the month between like February and March, like there, where the one month goes into the. I'm so loopy, I'm sorry. So yeah, that's happening, and thus I don't know how much I'll be able to upload for a while, because they're cutting our internet in this house on the 28th, so I will probably make 2 or 3 podcasts depending on what I have to show you, if I have any knitting time at all. At least one in February, but I can't promise anything else, and then I don't think I'll have a lot of knitting done at the start of March, or even all of it, so I will probably not upload a lot. I will make that video when we have everything signed, because I mean I should knock on wood, because we didn't sign it yet, so anything can still happen, I guess. But so I really don't want to jinx this, so come on, knock on wood for me, please. But I am going to make that other the other video I was talking about last week, with like just talking about why this has been a terrible experience and this whole year, and for my old views as well, why I quit that channel and stuff. So why am I still wearing these? I do not know, so I will take them off now. But anyway, these are done, and I just like slid into talking about life updates and stuff. But yeah, that's about where things are at the moment. Packing slightly slowly, and yeah, being awfully behind on everything, I guess. But yeah, this is the last week of January in my bullet journal. Got things done and finished that spread, and I am going to start on Feb today. That is what I was going to do when I started filming, because I realised, hey, I didn't write show notes, and then I was like, I've written show notes, hey, I'm probably not going to be able to film tomorrow, so I better do it today. So I did. But yeah, I'm going to sit down and do that now after filming, and because I can probably edit tomorrow or Friday morning without a problem. But yeah, I don't really know what else I have to say today. Everything is a bit crazy. I feel a bit crazy. When things happen, they happen fast. But yeah. What else have I been doing? I've been doing a bunch of yoga, because I'm really trying to get into a routine of doing that, and I usually drop everything like that when I go on my period, but this time I'm like, no, I'm just going to stick to doing it, and if I have too bad of a day, I can skip one day, but I can't skip more than one. Well, I guess I can skip 2, but no more than that, but because then I will never pick it up again. So, been doing that, and it's been going quite well. Been sticking to it every day. I didn't do it on Sunday, I don't think, or was it Saturday, but every other day this past week, like every single other day. And that's nice, that's very nice. I've been trying to get into a proper routine of doing that for so many years, but it's like I start and then I go for a while and then I just drop it and don't pick it back up again, and then I go months without doing yoga. And yoga is like is one of those things where people say, oh, you got anxiety, try yoga. Oh, you're depressed, try yoga, it helps. Well, it doesn't help at all. it helps in the minute, like in the moment when you're doing it, because you can only like focus on keeping your position and breathing, which I like because it's a break from being in my own head and my own thoughts all the time. But it doesn't help at all with like general anxiety or my depression. But moving about and doing things and like making sure you do something every day is a help, in the sense that I feel more accomplished, so I don't just lose track of what time it is as easily, or like what day it is. So that's nice. I don't feel better mentally, like depression wise, but it feels good to have some sort of something going on. So I'm very, very happy for that. Happy that I've kept it up almost every single day since a couple of weeks before Christmas. That's the longest I've been going at it consecutively ever, actually. So that's very nice. So that's that. I've also been drinking so much tea. It's not even funny. I'm trying to quit black tea. Well, not quit, but like drink less of it, because and more herbal tea and more green tea, because I feel like that's better for me than just having pint after pint after pint. Literally, this is a big cup and I have at least 4 of these every day, and I don't want to just do that with black tea all the time, because that's a very lot of black tea. So I'm mostly sticking to green tea and herbal now, so I have maybe 2-3 cups of herbal and 2 tops of green. That's a lot of tea. I drink a very lot of tea, but I practically live off the stuff, so don't judge me. I'm a tea addict. Shh. But yeah, I guess I'm just mostly rambling now. I don't really know. I don't really have anything else. My hair is everywhere. Getting used to the eyebrows now, but it's still weird. Weird seeing like my actual eyebrow shape for the first time in many years. So I've been shaving them for so long. But yeah, no. Packing. Going to be packing more. Going to be vlogging a bit about the actual move and packing and stuff, I think. And again, really don't want to lose out on this. So that's about that, I guess. Do you guys want to see on my channel later bullet journal videos of me like doing spreads like I did in Vlogmas? During Vlogmas I did that, a bit of that. Would you like to see that? Because in that case I will look into making those videos, but I want to know if anybody would watch it before I do. But it's like, I don't strictly bullet journal, but I do an like artsy handwritten journal, but it's based on the bullet journal idea, I guess. But tangent again. Would you like to see that? Let me know, because I would like to know before starting, because there's a bit of work to do. And I do all these like Instagram worthy spreads, but I don't show them off anywhere. But I do it because I think it's fun. So I'm going to sit down and do that right now and have some more tea, because I clearly haven't had enough tea today. And I will see you again hopefully next week, otherwise in 2 weeks. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and as usual, if you have anything you would like to ask me or tell me or suggest that I knit or craft or something you want me to talk about, leave a comment or comment something in the show notes thread in the group, and go join the group as well if you feel like it. It's also linked in the description box below. I have somebody who wants to say hello. Oh, hello. Hi name's Cheddar. Hello. Haven't seen Fatso Catso in a while. Look at his belly. Look at his belly. Fatso Catso. But yeah. What was I saying? Yes, go join the Ravelry group if you feel like it. Everything is linked in the show notes in the description box, as usual. And also if you would like to keep seeing what I do and yeah, keep seeing what I craft, make, sew, knit, crochet. I want to crochet something, but I'm awfully bad at it. But or just hear me ramble about tea and cats and what goes on in my life. Consider clicking the subscribe button and also like this video if you liked it, because that helps me a lot. And also, yeah, thank you so much for watching, and you have a lovely weekend and a beautiful week after that, and I will talk to you again soon.